Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to position CrawlQ against Sprinklr. Sprinklr is enterprise grade customer experience management platform, right? And this is very powerful platform used by biggest brands from Microsoft to Samsung to Verizon, Philips, Marriott, and you name it, right? It's very popular platform among big brands. It helps end-to-end modern marketing management campaign. It has a component related to AI powered listening. And here you can see that it helps end-to-end governance, research, workflow automation, analytics, and it has so many underlying integrations. The thing is, with the Sprinklr, is so much customizable. At the same time, it's super expensive. It's out of the reach of um, small businesses, right? It's very expensive. But at the same time, with this so many features, these are standalone products, and when they interact and in large organization, it's so much difficult to um, create an adoption, or let's say with larger or the more degree of the customization, it becomes more difficult to follow a standard process and to keep the process lean, result oriented. And when you start connecting the dots with different user groups, user roles, you see how the entire platform becomes too complicated, right? So it has different elements, and of course, this is one of the best rated software in the market for modern marketing campaign management. It has earned many Forrester, Gartner reviews, and this is the in-class, best in-class software for big brands. The way big brands are organized also very complex. There are silos between sales, marketing, product development teams, and they need something, a platform like this to organize. But still, it's a kind of, for me, a difficult beast because there's so many moving targets and so many customizations. So you can easily get lost yourself. Okay, so nevertheless, our goal here is to position CrawlQ, which is again a platform, which is AI powered platform. It helps marketers, product design engineers, or portfolio managers, or campaign managers, and it follows something similar kind of workflow, but in a more cohesive manner, and more focused uh, to the campaigns, modern marketing campaigns, so marketing end-to-end marketing campaigns, you can say. The idea here is you can configure your personas, buyer persona. You can set up your data sources from on-demand data sources, or in this standard way, we connect with Google, Reddit, Quora. We are coming up with the Bing and also LinkedIn. Once you have configured, there is an automated way to research your persona. Once you research persona, you can curate all these AI generated results. You can embed your business taxonomy in those insights, or you can upload more data via URL. You can produce own brand content. You can do brand validation. You can publish in editorial calendar. You can activate this content, and we are soon coming up with how to track and measure ROI on your content. So this is a full scale content research, content creation, or content automation, and measuring the performance of your content. This is how we add um, bottom line, right? This is how we add to the bottom line with AI generated content. And it has followed a similar approach where we have content layer, so various sources. We train with using this metadata from these different sources. We train our AI. We make our own internal smart semantic intelligence layer which understand the meaning of the data from these different sources, and then we use generative AI different kind of AI models to create smart applications, from audience persona research to creative brief to sales letter to email copies, you name it, right? So what we are going to do today, we are going to do an active demo. I have set up an research workspace here. We are positioning CrawlQ, our Sprinklr. Okay, let me get myself hide here. So in this workspace, we are targeting marketers who are looking for modern marketing using artificial intelligence. So they are looking for modern marketing, more innovative approaches, and they are struggling to find the right solution in this segment. We are targeting brand managers or brand marketers who are looking to make their campaign more effective with the help of AI. Brand marketers who want to know the right content strategy and tactics and how they can get more engaged audience using AI platform. So CrawlQ already came up with an idea of an ideal persona. Simon is 37-year-old brand marketing campaign manager, and he has just started using AI tools for last 6 months, but still he feels that he's working in the dark ages without any new idea or content generation system which can scale his research campaign and in a cohesive manner can create a value, or he can unlock a value using a more innovative way to create content and generate demands and identify influencers in his niche. So this is our hypothetical persona that we are targeting, and our goal here is to pitch CrawlQ against the industry led solution, the Sprinklr, right? So we are also using CrawlQ here to create a competitive analysis and positioning orientation, a positioning statement against any competitor. You can apply this idea where you can position your brand against a competitor brand, and that's exactly we are going to do here. Okay, so for this purpose I have already preset the whole persona from top of the funnel: attract, desire, convert. This is through the automated process, and assume that Athena has done the right job here in understanding the Simon pain points, fear, suspicion, desire, value proposition. Everything is pre-done here, and now we are going to use this information through an template. And this template are getting very useful at this stage because we have already a lot of data around, right? So we have in this case we are using a special template for the customer decision journey. So we are going to understand Simon in and out, okay, from the customer decision journey point of view, and we are going to pitch CrawlQ against Sprinklr using this customer decision journey template. So I have here already output of this, okay, and we are pitching CrawlQ as the best Sprinklr alternative, and you can see there are different stages of customer journey. So first step, we are going to focus on the drivers or the awareness stage. So you can see here awareness, 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 right? So we are going to focus on what are the things that will trigger the awareness. So drivers, barriers, solution, and takeout. So this is the structure of this template. Then from awareness we will move to the desire stage. Okay, desire stage of the customer decision journey. There again we are going to focus on what are the key drivers, what are the key barriers, what are the key solutions, what are the call to actions or takeout actions. Again we are going to go into the next step of the journey, which is initial purchase consideration journey. Okay, and again we are going to study drivers, barriers, solutions, and key takeouts. Okay, similarly you will see that once we have the initial purchase consideration stage, then we are going to go into active purchase consideration stage, or active purchase evaluation stage. Then we are going to go into final purchase decision stage, and finally you will notice that we are also touching post purchase reward decision stage. Okay, and then again the structure is same: drivers, barriers, solution, and key takeouts. Okay, and even we are going into what will happen with our audience, with Simon, if he has purchased and then he want to become our fan of CrawlQ's fan, and what exactly are the drivers, barriers, solution, and key takeout actions in order to move Simon from an happy customer to brand ambassador, so that he can really focus and help us to build brand loyalty. Okay, so let me walk you through this powerful outcome from CrawlQ. You can apply this template as a customer decision journey template, but this is very powerful approach to create content. You can focus on each step. You can take this input into CrawlQ again and create blogs, different types of ideas, right? And that will really help you to nail down your content strategy. You will really nail your content strategy, and you will fill up your editorial calendar for even next 90 days if you just focus on this customer decision journey template. Each line here you can convert into a blog content. Okay, we can even start doing it right away. Start converting each idea into some sort of blog content and flagged and mapped to different stages of the customer decision journey. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so what are the drivers to the awareness stage of Simon, that he start considering a solution like CrawlQ or Sprinklr? So Simon is interested in learning about new AI-based content generation systems, right? That's the starting point of the awareness that can help him work more efficiently and generate better results. You get it, right? He's looking for a platform that offers more innovation and creativity in content creation. So that's very important for him. Innovation and creativity. He's working as a brand manager. He's overseeing all the campaigns. He's looking for a solution which offers more innovation and creativity in content creation. Simon wants a system that can help him identify influencers in his niche and potential leads. It's not only looking for a content creation system with creativity, but end goal is to identify influencers in his niche and also potential lead. He want to use the content and campaign as a demand generation system, right? He want to put a demand generation strategy using the content creation. He's looking for a platform that provides good value for the money and easy to use. Good value for money and easy to use. That is his awareness stage. And Simon wants a system that is reliable and can be counted on to produce good results. So these are the key considerations, key drivers for Simon to consider any kind of solution which claims to be superior over Sprinklr, right? So let's see, what are the barriers? Barriers is lack of awareness of the potential benefits of using AI for content marketing. So you can target, as a CrawlQ team, we can target a lot of content, blogs, emails, sales letters, white papers that can trigger the awareness, so that can remove the barrier to trigger the awareness stage. And in this we can talk about potential benefits of using AI for content marketing, right? All kind of blogs that we have created as a potential benefit of AI for content marketing, we can target with those blogs, with those content to Simon, and it will remove the barriers to the awareness stage of Simon. So difficulty in understanding how AI can be used to improve content marketing outcomes, concerns about the cost and complexity of implementing AI-driven content marketing solution. That's also a barrier to Simon's journey towards adapting CrawlQ or Sprinklr. He might have question about cost and what are the complexity of implementing this AI-driven content marketing solution, right? Then Difficulty in understanding how AI can be used. Of course, when we share potential benefit, make him understand how AI can be used to improve content marketing outcome. Simon must be able to break this barrier, or our sales team should be able to use this argument to create content, to share with Simon the content which really remove these barriers, right? One of the barrier can be limited experience of knowledge of how AI can be used to create better content, misunderstanding about the roles and capabilities of AI in content marketing, right? That is another barrier. So we can use all these steps to remove the barriers of, for Simon to trigger the awareness stage of the ideal prospect. Yes. Then we can move towards the next stage. So that is what kind of solution will trigger the awareness stage of Simon. So understanding your ideal prospects needs and concern, we should be able to get more deeper with the needs and concern. We should be able to use innovative content creation methods such as AI powered content generation, identify relevant influencers and create content that engage them. This is all related to the solution in the top awareness stage. Okay. Then take out action, share statistics and case studies that show how your product or services has helped the customer achieving their goals, right? So if we move from solution to key takeout action or call to action or final actions that you can give to your content team, right? Or you can make these as a campaign, separate standalone campaign or action points that you can share stats, right, and case studies that shows how your product or service has helped other customers achieve their goals. So in this case, showing about CrawlQ, the case studies and how it helps our customer achieve their goal. Our Sprinklr will be useful. We can use social proofs to support our claim, share customer testimonials and quotes from industry experts who have endorsed CrawlQ and its services. Right? Make it easy for our prospect Simon to learn more about CrawlQ and its services by providing a free trial, white paper or ebook, right? Offer helpful content relevant to Simon such as blog posts, infographics, videos, direct him to our YouTube channel, direct him to our Facebook group, direct him to our LinkedIn content, right? In order to trigger the awareness stage, we have super specific call to action suggested by CrawlQ in the context of how to position CrawlQ our Sprinklr, right? It also says use call to actions throughout your content to encourage Simon to take the next steps in the learning more about CrawlQ, right? I'm literally kind of I'm in a literal sense converting this information for our positioning of CrawlQ over Sprinklr. Okay. Now we move to the next stage and I'll do this now a bit more faster. So we are moving from awareness to desire stage. These are the drivers, innovative content generation system. That's what the key driver. Simon is looking for more innovative way to create content, generate leads and identify influencers in his niche. Clear. Cost-effective lead generation. So Sprinklr can be expensive for some businesses, so an affordable alternative would be ideal. See, very specific that it has picked up that Sprinklr is expensive for some of the businesses, so they are looking for affordable alternatives and that will be ideal for Simon's. Cost-effective lead generation. Easy, accessible customer service. Simon wants an easy to use platform with responsive customer service in case he needs help. That is very important consideration for Simon that we cannot overlook when we position CrawlQ or Sprinklr. Robust AI capabilities. Simon wants an AI platform to help him with content creation and lead identification, right? He's not only creating kind of superficial content, but really help him deep content creation and identify leads. He is looking for a lead generation like his goal with campaigns is to create leads, right? Organic leads using the content. Even for paid initiatives also. Um, CrawlQ can be used, and Simon will benefit from this both approach: audience persona approach, research approach, the sales, marketing content, and the paid initiatives, all the type of content. He want to his main goal is to create a lead generation system. Okay, customizable features. Simon also want a platform that allows him to customize it to fit his needs, right? Here again, there will be some sort of balance between a Sprinklr, which is highly customizable, against CrawlQ, which is more a standard way to understand your persona, then apply this in a specific way to content creation. But over a period of time, of course, this entire system can be highly customized based on the business inputs from the Simon, right? So I'll make sure that you understand that this part about customization is about the feature adoption itself. Like, can um, can Simon easily customize metrics or different types of custom field that his organization use in terms of how they create assets, how they create content, right? How they use PIM system, product information management system. Maybe they have their digital asset management system. So how they can integrate different systems within their organization with CrawlQ will be a critical factor for Simon. And that's where I think we need to make a difference between CrawlQ and Sprinklr, which is more customizable than CrawlQ, right? Then let's move to the barriers. Barriers are lack of innovation in content creation. That can be the barrier for Simon. Lack of engagement with audience, difficulty in identifying influencers, unprofitable content strategies, limited understanding of AI. So these are the barriers. We need to deal with these barriers to move Simon from awareness stage to desire stage of his journey. Now, what solutions, possible solutions we can do? We can showcase CrawlQ's ability to create personalized and engaging content. We can highlight CrawlQ's ability to help Simon to save time and effort in creating content. We can demonstrate how CrawlQ can help identify relevant influencers in a niche market. We can illustrate to Simon how CrawlQ can help increase leads and conversions through better content marketing strategies. We can stress that using CrawlQ is like working with a team of experienced marketing professionals who will help you achieve your goals quickly and easily. So these all efforts, possible content, possible action points will help Simon to move from awareness stage to desire stage of his purchase decision journey. Okay. Now, more specifically, these are the call to action, take out action, key actions. We can define tasks on them. We can create a sprints and instruct our team to act actually on these items. So Simon is looking for a more innovative way to create content, generate leads, and identify influencers. CrawlQ can help him do all these things better than a Sprinklr. That's how we need to make sure that Simon understands this very clearly. Simon has been using AI for 6 months, but still feels like he's working in the dark ages without any new ideas or content generation system. CrawlQ gives him the tools he needs to be more creative and successful in his marketing. Make sense? Simon is looking for a platform to help him create better content, generate leads. Okay, this is a little bit repetition, and CrawlQ can provide all those features and more, making it great alternative to Sprinklr. Now, I'll skip this and move quickly to the initial purchase consideration stage. And at this stage, we have created a desire in Simon. We have created first awareness. We have created a desire. Now we are helping Simon with the initial purchase consideration. And for this, it is important that we factor in relevance, engagement, value, timing, and format. So relevance in terms of the content must be relevant to the prospect's needs and interests. So whatever content we generate in this stage must be relevant. We need to make sure this, right? These are the drivers. Engagement, the content must be engaging to Simon, right? The content must provide value to Simon in some way, okay? Timing, the content must be released at the right time for Simon's stage in the buying process, right? If we are making a big gap between this content and this content, then we are losing Simon, right? Timing. So we talk about timing. The format, the content must be delivered in a format that is appealing to the prospect. So we also need to understand Simon's interest. Do he like read long format white paper? So he just okay with going through a demo video, right? So this is also an important consideration. Now, barriers for the initial purchase consideration. Lack of understanding or awareness of AI-powered content marketing platforms makes sense. Lack of trust in AI-powered solution to produce quality content makes sense. Limited budget for investing in a new platform makes sense. Difficulty integrating a new platform into the existing workflows that Simon is using in his company. Perfect, makes sense. Concerns about the long-term impact of AI on the workforce. Yes, he need to take this into consideration as well while making any decision to adapt CrawlQ or any kind of AI powered content creation platform over his traditional use of Sprinklr, right? Now, what solution, possible solution we can offer him to remove these barriers? What kind of possible solution we can offer? We can offer a free trial or demonstration of CrawlQ, okay? We can send targeted content that is relevant to Simon's interest. We can provide case studies or customer stories about CrawlQ, how CrawlQ have helped others to get success, okay? Make it easy for Simon to contact us for more information or schedule a consultation with us, okay? Follow up, we have to follow up with Simon after Simon has expressed interest in CrawlQ, right? In order to position CrawlQ over Sprinklr, right? These are the possible solutions that we can. These are the possible solution that we can work upon during this stage of the Simon's journey. Okay. Now, more specific action points. Learn about Sprinklr and what it offers. So we are comparing CrawlQ versus Sprinklr. It makes sense for Simon or for us to make him aware about the pros and cons of using Sprinklr over CrawlQ, right? Identify your goals and need as a content marketer. Like we can also help Simon to identify his own business goals and needs, being as a content marketer or a campaign manager within his organization. We can research the best platform and help him to make this decision, right? We can compare Sprinklr to other platforms and make a helpful decision for Simon, right? We can purchase a Sprinklr subscription and use the platform to compare or create content and see how it works against CrawlQ, right? These are the specific actions that we can do as a team to position CrawlQ over Sprinklr. Now, 5 drivers to trigger the active purchase evaluation. Now we are moving from initial purchase consideration. Now Simon is actively evaluating the solution, right? It's a complex B2B decision journey, and that's why this is so complex. From initial purchase consideration, we are moving to active purchase evaluation. Now Simon is actively evaluating between different solution that is on the table, and lack of innovation again is kind of lack of innovation in their current content generation system can become as a trigger for this for this consideration purchase evaluation, right? A need for more lead and engagement, that is his driver. This sounds kind of a barrier, but it's also a driver to the active purchase evaluation stage, right? Desire to find new influencers, that is his driver, right? Want to create more innovative, engaging content, that is his driver. Some of these drivers are kind of repeating but reinforcing this stage of the Simon's purchase decision journey. Now, barriers can be lack of awareness or understanding of the products or services, lack of need or want for the product. At this stage, our prospect can really go cold again because he is just demotivated or some life moments or incident happen or something happen, or it's about price point or fear of change or unfamiliarity with the product or service or difficulty in making any purchase decision, right? These barriers can be more emotional, more personal, that something happened and these are suddenly now becoming a barrier in the active purchase evaluation. Although we have crossed the awareness stage, we have crossed the desire stage, we have crossed this initial purchase consideration stage. Now we are in the evaluation stage, and again, these things can make our prospect cold feet, right? And he is not moving in the decision journey. So again, you need to tackle or handle some of more psychological and emotional type of triggers and present them as a solution. So solution to trigger this active purchase evaluation stage can be the niche content strategy and tactics. Now we can again start go deeper with the niche content strategy and tactics, how to generate lead with innovative content, how to identify influencers in your niche, how to use AI to create content, right? How to get more engaged audience using either CrawlQ or Sprinklr here, right? I'm sure Sprinklr is misplaced here, but you can see that we are moving into a cold feet stage here, and we are again touching some of the foundation here, and that's how this template is designed. You can see how deeper, deeper, deeper the consideration or the action points goes as Simon moves from awareness to desire to initial purchase consideration to purchase evaluation journey. Okay. Now, what actually we can do at this stage? We can share relevant content, right? The Sprinklr alternative CrawlQ publishes engaging, informative, and entertaining content tailored to Simon. We can use social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn. We can offer excellent opportunities to interact with Simon, right? And build relationship there. We can engage Simon. So as a CrawlQ, we can respond to question and comments from Simon and his team and from other influencers. We can create a two-way conversation with Simon and his team, right? We can monitor the progress. The platform offers detailed reports. We can perform some performance report. We can do some test campaign for Simon to show him that how powerful is CrawlQ or Sprinklr, right? We can start incentivizing the time and effort by offering some discount to purchase CrawlQ, or give him some report or something which is tangible and he find it quite valuable, right? That's how I will go about this. Now, again, 5 drivers to trigger the final purchase. So we are moving from active purchase evaluation to final purchase decision. And this is again relevance, engagement, profitability, time saving, cost effectiveness. CrawlQ platform help marketers like Simon to create more engaging content for their customers and lead, resulting in a higher level of interaction and engagement. CrawlQ platform help Simon and his team create relevant and engaging content while also being profitable for their business. CrawlQ platform helps Simon and his team automate much of the process for creating content, saving time and effort for his team. Okay, cost effective, time saving, cost effective. CrawlQ's platform is cost effective, providing businesses and brands where Simon is working with all of the features they need an affordable price. So affordable price, time saving is important. Content must be super engaging, that they create a demand generation system within the company, right? It should be engaging, it should be relevant. So these are the drivers so that Simon will make a purchase decision. He will switch from Sprinklr to CrawlQ at this stage. Barriers, now again, lack of innovation and creativity. We need to tackle this from end to end, right? Limited lead generation capabilities. We also need to take this barrier away. We need to make him aware what are the difficulty in identifying influencer in his niche, and we also need to make sure that this barrier is taken away while he consider replacing Sprinklr with CrawlQ, right? Lack of support or training from the vendor. Like we need to really make sure that we are there 24 into 7 to help him, to support him. We need to give some guarantee, assurance, right? That we will be there when he need us, right? So this is the barrier that we need to remove. Now, possible solution, provide Simon with the content generation system that is more innovative. Of course, we understand. Show him how we can use CrawlQ to identify influencers. Demo how the CrawlQ can help him generate more relevant and profitable leads. So you are familiar with this, right? We can do this. Now, key takeout action can be research the different options. Again, compare features, go more and more deeper in comparison of the features, go more into detail, take more rational approach at this stage, because all the emotional pain points or emotional copy we have already done. Right now here is more rational choices in comparing one feature versus other feature, evaluate each options against the needs and preferences of Simon, make a decision and purchase the products. It seems like overwhelming, right? If you just follow me until here, it seems overwhelming, but it gives you an exact path to intervene the decision journey of Simon. And if you follow this path, of course, you need to evaluate, you need to discard some of these options, you need to focus, create focus, you need to prioritize some of these options. But if you follow this, you will be able to sort of interject yourself and position yourself into the purchase decision journey of Simon, right? That's our goal here. Now, this was suppose now decision has been made by Simon. He has purchased our solution. Now, what is the post-purchase reward triggers, drivers? So Simon is looking for a more innovative way. Again, we want to assure him that whatever solution he has bought, he has replaced Sprinklr with CrawlQ. His CrawlQ is still helping him to stay innovative in his way, right, to create content. He again want to be able to create content that is more relevant, engaging. We need to make sure with product training, with continuous engagement, right? So these are the again ideas that or drivers that will trigger the post-purchase reward. Now this is really the retention stage. This is the stage where we don't want Simon to churn away, right? So this is what we need to continuously engage with him after he make a purchase decision, after he make a switch decision from a Sprinklr to CrawlQ. Now, again, barriers can be lack of commitment. So Simon is not fully convinced, still lack of information at this stage. He might get again fear of change at this stage. He might get some difficulty in implementation. He might see some cost that is coming up which he has not anticipated, right? So these are the some again barriers for the successful adoption and successful change management from Sprinklr to CrawlQ, right? We need to handle these. Then the solution that you can offer is AI powered content generation. So offer him a wide range of ideas how he can use AI powered content generation to stay more relevant, engaging and profitable, right? Social media management technique, influencer marketing management techniques, like identify different tools that can help him to connect with influencers and influential members of the target audience that Simons deals with, right? So these are different types of solution. Again, you can thank Simon for his purchase and let him know that you appreciate his commitment, you are there to help him. You can offer more discount for the next purchase or upsell, right? You can give him more and more discount later when he see the reward, he see the value in it, right? More value Simon gets, more possible he is going to understand the upcoming value addition in the product, right? And then you can start giving some discount, more discount, and this is how you can retain Simon's interest and push him towards being a loyal customer, from just a customer to a loyal customer, or a fan of CrawlQ, right? Help him with this transition, provide him with additional content resources, right? Let him know what is upcoming, uh, what is upcoming as a feature development, or what is your roadmap, upcoming sales or special offers that he might be interested in. That's how you can keep him interested in your solution. You can retain him. Again, let's go to next stage. So we really make this end to end, right? Now we are moving from post purchase reward to really becoming, um, like make sure that after post purchase we retain Simon. Not only we retain Simon, but he also become brand loyalist. So he become CrawlQ brand's loyal customer, fan, right? Brand ambassador. And what will happen at this stage? What will be the drivers? So quality of content, relevance of the content, engaging content. These are all, again, we have seen them, right? Content must be relevant, engaging, and profitable to trigger the post-purchase brand loyalty decision stage. Perfect. Content must be relevant to the target audience to engage and persuade them to stay loyal to the brand, right? Whatever we produce as a feature value in CrawlQ, it must help Simon to create content that is profitable, relevant, engaging, and customization. Customization is also very important aspect for Simon. Brand must tailor their content to engage their target audience, and this is what the promise of CrawlQ, to make Simon from just a customer to an ideal brand ambassador or a long-term brand loyalist, right? Now, what can be the barrier? Lack of relevance, lack of engagement with Simon, lack of profitability of the Simon, lack of accessibility of our services for Simon, lack of customization. These again can become barrier, and without going into detail, you can understand that we need to address these barriers on a continuous basis, right? We can offer them solution, provide regular content updates and innovations that shows your platform CrawlQ is continuously working or continually working to stay ahead of the curve, offer a wide variety of content types and tools that can help, like these templates or new tools, new functionalities, uh, right? We can offer a wide variety of ideas, tools, content types that will help him to stay on the curve, right? Make it easy for Simon to find the information what he need, showcase different customer success stories, regularly communicate through blog posts, webinars, social media. So this is how you will carry on Simon from just a customer to a brand ambassador. Now, finally, this video is really long, but I really wanted to do this because I wanted to show you the power of this customer decision journey template. Understand what content your ideal customer want and give them. So this is key takeout action, right? Key takeout action. Understand what content your ideal customer wants and give it to them, right? Identify the influencers in your niche and collaborate with them. Use AI to help you create better content that is more engaging and profitable. Generate leads using these systems. This is all applicable for Simon, but we are helping Simon in these all aspects through either a managed service or consulting or through an approach that keep Simon engaged, and also we are unlocking value, long-term value for Simon in this journey. So you see how we moved Simon from awareness stage to desire stage, from desire stage to initial purchase consideration stage, from initial purchase consideration to active purchase evaluation stage, from active evaluation purchase stage to final purchase decision stage, right? And then from final purchase decision to post purchase reward decision, right? Post purchase reward decision to finally post purchase brand loyalty decision stage. So this template is really comprehensive. Each action point here gives you an idea to create a content or a specific type of asset or a specific type of action that you or your team can take, right? Now, in next, I will try to apply this template to more e-commerce type of product, right? And then we will compare again. This was more like a B2B example, right? From software to software. We will also apply this kind of decision journey approach and positioning our brand against our competitor brand, and how to smartly use this approach to create a specific campaign oriented content in a timeline view, so that you can fill your editorial calendar from next 90 days. So if you start from today identifying your persona, use this customer journey template, you start thinking about flooding your editorial calendar for next 90 days, that you will be making this campaign 90-day campaign, and you will use this all action point here. And again, of course, you can use CrawlQ to create all these different blogs. You can go to market message, use this idea, create blog. You can expand here. You can ask your team member, VA team, or some support. And again, we are also making sure that you can select all this template in one shot. You can generate all this information. So going forward, it will get more and more automated campaign, where you can start on a timeline view and fill your editorial calendar, right? That's what we are aiming for here. So stay tuned to this product deep dive, demos, templates. It's again very specific approach that you will not see in any other kind of AI content generation tools, because per se this is research tool. This is insight. First we work on the insights, research, and we apply these insights and research in an actionable way through these templates, right? In an actionable way that you can create end-to-end marketing campaign. That's our goal. And you can plan this campaign, you can execute this campaign, you can measure the performance of this campaign, and you can complete this entire cycle, right? End-to-end cycle, from planning to research to produce, publish, activate this content, optimize them, again bring them as insights, and follow this end-to-end cycle on a 90-day process, on a 90-day time frame, right? And once you start doing this, identifying more personas, you can even go 3 or 4 personas per your signature product, right? If you have like 2-3 different products, identify the signature product, make this campaign as a champion campaign, right? And the campaign which is more on the lower end of the product, make them as more volume campaign, and then identify one set of persona for this. But identify your key product and new product, or maybe new market, that is really a 90% or at 80% revenue driver for your company, right? And go on a more granular level with the persona. That should be our goal, right? So hopefully you find this video very informative, and I'll come up with a next video where I'll try to go more deeper with different types of template here. So we talked about just one template, but we also have campaign brief, we have emotional dashboard, how to use this, we have LinkedIn templates, we have B2B audience persona template, right? On page SEO brief. There are several templates here that we'll be taking one by one, tearing down these templates and applying them to a specific use case. Here, our use case was positioning our brand against our competitor brand and use the customer decision journey template to create end-to-end campaigns. That was our goal. Here, there, so we'll work on these different templates, see them in a specific use case, and I hope you will find this exercise very, very valuable. So thank you again for your time, and see you next time with another interesting deep dive into another use case. Bye for now. Take care.